Starting a veggie patch this time of the year is a great idea. You're going to get terrific success, although it's pretty tough when you've got sandy soil like this. You have to do a lot of work. You've got to get a lot of microbial life going into it. And if you do, the results, well, they're simply stunning. To test the organic content, I've grabbed a glass jar half full of water and added the soil and then shaken it all up. Organic content rises to the top and the heavier sand sets underneath. There's probably less than 3% of that total amount that's actually organic material. It should be about 15%, so we're going to have to really boost this up enormously with lots of organic matter, and that's going to stimulate lots of microbial activity and, of course, sensational nutrition for the edible plants. In this case, we're adding lots and lots of sheep manure, an amazing mulch and soil improver, and brilliant if you want to grow seeds, as it makes the perfect seed raising mix all on its own. A few people have asked me about manures and organic gardening. Make sure you look for an organic source or branded manures organic. Cow manure can come from stock lots where they're fed grain and pumped full of antibiotics, and that's the last thing you want in your soil. Now, this is the real secret. What I'm applying here is clay. This is kaolin clay, the same clay that they use to make bricks. Now, when you mix this with organic material and sand, you end up with something really important, something that all gardeners should be striving to achieve. You end up with a loam-like soil, and it's absolutely brilliant. Hoe the sheep manure and clay into the sand to a depth of around 200 millimetres and make sure it's really thorough. The trick to my garden success is the available nutrients in the soil. Not all fertilisers are the same, and about this time last year, I introduced you to a brand new fertiliser that I think is absolutely sensational. It's a controlled release fertiliser, and that means that over 4 to 6 months, the plants will get small amounts of nutrients every day because they feed like us, small amounts every day. This reduces the risk of plant burning through fertilisers, just damaging new developing roots. But most importantly, it also reduces the impact on the whole ecology of your garden area. In other words, there's no nutrients leaching away. It's brilliant. This is called Troforte M. Now, the M is for microbes, and applying this to your veggie garden and mixing it into the topsoil before planting out will deliver simply stunning results. There are different blends for different plants. Make sure you select the right one for your garden. I'm planting potatoes here. We can never get enough of them during the winter, and having them in abundance is always good. Once it gets cold and the plants die down, I'll leave the spuds in the soil here as a natural pantry. We can then pick them as we need them. It doesn't get any better than this. We've gone from gutless sand to an amazing nutrient-rich, productive garden soil that's going to deliver an amazing crop. When I'm ready to plant again, I'll add more Troforte M and be ready to go again. Now, look, get a load of this soil. Look how much moisture that's holding already. This is such a big difference to the sand that was here. It's got all the nutrients in. This is going to be an amazing crop of potatoes.